Hello everyone, welcome to Coders Camp. We are at 18th day of May LeetCode challenge, and in this video we are going to cover the problem find duplicate file in system. The input given here is a path of the files in a directory which is nothing but a string array, and we have to return a list of lists where we have to return the duplicate file paths. So let's understand this problem with an example. So here is our given input path and it has a root directory. So our file system will always start from a root directory, and the first directory given here is root.a and root.c are the subdirectories. So from root we have A and C as another set of folders. So inside A we have two text files, which is one.txt and two.txt, and inside folder C we have one text file which is three.txt and another directory which is D, and inside D we have another text file which is 4.txt. So now this is the folder structure we have given in our input, and we have to return the set of directories or paths based on the duplicate data. So for example, if you see, the first duplicate data here is ABCD, that is 1.txt and 3.txt are having similar data. So in that case they are duplicate files. So root slash a slash one dot text is one path, and root slash c slash three dot text is another path, should be of one set. Same way, if you consider the data of EFGH, they both are similar at the path root slash a slash 2 dot text and root slash c slash d slash 4 dot text. So this should be in one list. So we have to return two lists with the root directories of duplicate files. So how are we going to approach this? So here is our file system, and we have to sort the directories or group the directories based on the data. So if we think of a data structure which group certain data based on its keys, then they must be hash map. So we are going to have a hash map which maintains the key. The key here is the content of the file, and the value is nothing but the path or directory of the duplicate file. So first, starting with our first text file which is having the content ABCD. So now ABCD is going to be the key, and the root or the path of ABCD is going to be the value. So first we are going to add the value of ABCD as root slash a slash one dot text. Moving on to the next text file in order, that is 2.txt, which is having the data EFGH. As we are separating the data and the path, we are going to add EFGH along with its path. Now comes a third text file 3.txt with data ABCD. In that case, it is a duplicate file which is having same data as that of our previous file. So we already have added the data in our hash map which is ABCD. So we have to group the paths based on the data. In that case, if we want to enter this text file's data into our hash map, instead of creating a new entry, we are going to create or add the list to the existing entry. So under ABCD, we are adding the path root slash c slash 3.txt in the list. Same way, moving on to our final text file which is 4.txt, which is again having the same data EFGH. So instead of adding a new entry, we are going to append or add this path root c d and 4.txt to our EFGH key itself. So once added the data, our hash map finally going to look like this, and we have parsed all the text files given in our input. So finally, if you see, there is two root files for ABCD and two directories for EFGH. In that case, we have to return these two lists as our output. So if suppose there is another directory, let's say F, in which we have another text file 5.txt with data XYZ. So in this case, XYZ is different from the previous text files. So we are going to make a new entry in our hash map with XYZ as a key and root slash 5.txt as a new entry into our hash map. So in this case, if you see at the final iteration, the first two keys having two lists and the last key is having only one path or one list. In this case, we are not going to add XYZ or this path to our output, as there is only one path. We don't have any duplicate for this data. So whichever is having more than one key, we are going to add that to our result. So hope you are understanding this solution. This is going to work in big O of n into x time complexity. So the input given here is a string array where it consists of number of string paths as an input. So that is going to take to iterate big O of n time. And once we iterate the string, we are going to split them based on the space available. So for example, root slash a slash 1 dot text and space 2 dot text is available. In that case, we are going to split them based on the space. And each text or each string would be of average length x, and we are going to iterate those strings of length x. So in that case, overall it is going to take big O of n cross x. So yes, as I explained, we are going to have a hash map which is going to store a string as a key and list of strings or the roots as the value. And we are going to iterate the given paths, and we are going to split each string based on the space. So once split, we are going to iterate those splitted string, and we are going to have a string array with content. In content of 0 is going to hold the root or the path, and then content of 1 is going to hold the actual content inside the text file. We split the content based on the bracket and add it to our hash map, as the content is going to be the key of our hash map. So we have added the key. Now it's time to add the value to the hash map. The value is actually the path of that content. So directory of 0 is going to have the main root or folders, and content of 0 is going to have the text file name. So once we add and create a path, we add it to our hash map. So once our hash map is updated, iterating all the strings, we are going to iterate our hash map to find whichever values are greater than 1. So if it is greater than 1, then we are going to update it to our result list and finally return result. Yes, let's run and try. Yes, let's submit. Yes, our solution is accepted and runs in 26 milliseconds. So thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked the video and my explanation. If you like the video, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in comments. Thank you.